Personally, I was absolutely enthralled by this whole concept of the metaverse sandbox and what Timber Barker and his team over at Boom Interactive, the building with Bubbles software, just blew me away. And so Timber came back on the mic and actually we did a recording on Zoom. And what I'd love to do is to take you through the interactive demonstration. This software is not readily available yet, but it's coming to the market soon. So you're getting a sneak preview as a member of the Unnoticed Entrepreneur community. So sit back, relax, and be blown away as I was by watching the Bubbles software take a 2D picture and make it into a 3D rendering in real time, and the kind of walkthroughs and look for the metrics and the guidance that the software gives you, and the way that you can manipulate the environment and do walkthroughs and so on is really just amazing. So many amazing applications. I do hope you will enjoy this just as much as I have. Take it away, Timber.
So this is Bubbles. This is the construction version of our software. So I'm going to jump into just house A here as an example. And this is a real project. And so let's look at the old floor plan, which the only thing that was done, you can tell this is just a photograph. We just took a photograph of this floor plan. And in doing so, it extrudes, that's the word we use, into 3D instantly. And so you'll notice here that this floor plan is very choppy. So this house was built in the 80s.
Yeah. So just to be clear, Timber,
Yep.
that was regular flat 2D drawing.
Correct.
Right. And this is you using your iPad.
Yes.
Not a silicon graphics machine. It's not a big gaming machine. On your iPad, it's rendered in kind of real time. That's
real time.
3D. Right. Okay.
And actually do a POV walkthrough very quickly. So this whole entire scene took me about 3 minutes to extrude and then clean up because, you know, extrusion, you got to clean it up. And so you can notice that the space here is just really choppy. So what we did, I'm going to come out and show you what this remodel looked like. We completely removed some walls, and I'm going to show you the end result of what that is. So here's the new remodel, and you can tell that opening up the spaces, removing that wall really makes the entire remodel feasible and complete. And you can come in and see what that has done to the, you know, to the space.
And I love things like showing the distances, for example, where the doors open and close.
Oh yeah.
It's so useful.
This is really a really great feature too. So we can show you the distances between objects anywhere inside of this as we raycast out. And so it's so very easy to use. The average person can use this and come in and ideate on their own. And in that remodel, here's all I did. We're like, okay, let's just tap on these, and down here, the delete button. You're just deleting these assets and you're reconfiguring out your entire space. And so it's as simple as that. Doesn't take much to it. And if you're like, you know, I didn't want to really delete that, you can come in back in here and redraw.
Yeah. And if you had a client with you, for example, you could be creating, for example, a showroom or a trade show or their own home in real time together, couldn't you? On the iPad in front of them.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, you can co-design and co-develop. So you would be in the scene with me at the same time. It's not a screen share. Right now I'm screen sharing, but if you were my client, I would share the project with you. You'd be over here moving this couch around. I'd see your icon above that. And I might be over here adding some information into this bubble. I might be putting a new picture in, and that new product is what I want, or whatever it is. I could be over there. You could be over here, and we're collaborating. We're speaking to each other. And we're, again, co-developing, co-designing.
Right. And this is multiple concurrent access is what you're talking about there, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. We could have up to 5 people right now in our tests right now we're doing, we can have up to 5 people. We're not launching with co-design or co-develop or even invites. We're actually launching in a very simple way to get a lot of people using it as I just showed you. And then every 2 months, we're going to launch a new feature that we've already developed just to keep it fresh and to keep it, you know, with marketing and stuff like that.
Timber, that is fantastic. And then presumably, does that give you some kind of an export of what materials then might be required, for example?
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought that up. So for example, if I'm going to draw a door and a wall here and put that wall back in, but we can very easily tell you if it's 16 on center, 32 or 24 on center, how much lumber you need.
Yeah.
We can tell you the surface of the gyp or the drywall that you're going to need. Next, we want to take that into, you know, your copper, so your plumbing and also your electrical. And to be able to show the average consumer the material that you're even just going to need right there. And then, of course, we want to show them the price at the nearest Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever they're at. We want to show you the prices right away. So you exactly empower people, be more transparent in these projects is also a goal of ours.
Although I'm not an architect, I feel like I'd like to try and, just do something like this just because it looks so much fun.
Oh, here's something funny. I'm going to share this with you. So this was actually the CTO of overstock.com. I said, hey, you can even just draw on a napkin. He's like, no way. I go, do it. So this is his personal bathroom. He drew this on a piece of paper at a trade show that I just randomly came to because I don't normally go to those. It extruded. Oh, let me delete these. You don't need to see these. It extruded nicely. So that was his entire bathroom. And that's just his drawing. And look how accurate he got it. And so he was able to come in here, and I was showing him this live. He was able to come in here and determine if they wanted this door here to the shower to either be a straight on door or to be an angled door. And so he was really vying with his wife to have that be a straight on square shower. And she didn't want that. She wanted the angled one. And so we did the both versions. And he took pictures of it just with his phone. He just took a picture of my screen, and then he texted his wife. He said, here's what it would look like. And they didn't hire an architect. They didn't hire, because they're very expensive, right? They were able to see this on their own and determine if that was the right move or not. And I think she won at the end of the day, and it is an angled shower. Is that not cool?
That's very cool. So even though he entertained his wife, we all knew what the result would be in the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, exactly. A happy wife, right?
A happy wife is a happy life.
Exactly. Here's that trade show. Yeah, sorry, I can show you so many other applications to it. And I mean, one last thing in the video that I really wanted to talk about was we can extrude in 3D like this every single school in the United States, and then clean it up and then provide it back to first responders just with an address to say, hey, just type the address into the school you're at. Of course, we're going to want to secure that, but they can type that in, and now you can see your blind corners. Now you can see I mean, that's huge. And I've been screaming at the top of my lungs to get this into first responders' hands or get it into government. So it's very excited to do that soon.
Yeah, I can see all sorts of safety applications. And obviously we talked earlier on about Ukraine and reconstruction, or in emergency situations like where they've had the hurricane in place at Haiti, right? I mean, I could see you could do provisioning so quickly for all sorts of situations. Timber, this is a pleasure. And thank you for sharing your innovation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll go and tell my wife now she can have anytime that she wants.
Yep. Well, yeah, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Timber Barker, thank you so much. And we'll obviously put links to this in our show notes. So Timber, where can people find this?
They can't find it right this second, but you can go to our website. So designwithbubbles.com to see this version of our software. And again, we do have a film version, which is in development right now on film sets. But this one, you can go to designwithbubbles.com and just take a look at just some very basic things. Our full website, which is now done, we're going to launch with our summer launch, bringing this product to the market. And we have something very interesting coming that we're going to also be launching with. It's a very large brand because we can also deploy competitions in 3D and allow people to do design challenges and design competition. So it's a very unique way that we're going to market with this. And so you're going to see it very soon. So little patience, but it's coming.
Well, thanks for giving me a sneak preview, Timber. This is awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. See ya.
See ya.